In 1952, Gene Kelly driven a 19 vintage dancer so tough throughout rehearsals that she collapsed in exhaustion and broke down in tears beneath a piano. However, that became simply the beginning. Now his former co-stars are subsequently exposing the dark truth, French kisses that were not in the script, cruel thoughts games, and the stunning behavior that made Hollywood's biggest stars refuse to paintings with him again. That is the real Gene Kelly. They have been afraid to talk about Gene Kelly's tale. Started in a small neighborhood in Pittsburgh, he turned into, born on August 23rd, 1912, the 1/3 of 5 children in a lively Irish-American family. His father, James, offered photos. His mom, Harriet, had a deep love for music and theater. She believed the arts have been just as essential as schoolwork, so she made certain all her kids learned to sing and dance. Gene failed to love the idea. He favored baseball and gymnastics. Dance to him felt embarrassing. The neighborhood kids teased him for taking lessons, so he desired no part of it. That modified whilst he turned 15, he realized dancing ought to honestly assist him. First, it impressed girls too. It gave him an area over the same boys who used to make a laugh of him. He had continually been athletic, but now he saw dance as another manner to apply his strength. He started out mixing speedy, sharp movements with easy footwork without understanding it. He became already growing the dance fashion that would make him well known even then. He didn't plan on making dance a profession. He went to the University of Pittsburgh and studied economics for a while. It appeared like he may take a more traditional direction, but then he joined the Cap and Robe Club, a student theater institution. At first, he just performed in their musicals. Soon, he became the membership's director. From 1934 to 1938, he worked on choreography, staging, and overall performance. He also joined a fraternity, Theta Kappa Phi, which later merged into Phi Kappa Theta. These reports helped him build self-belief as a performer. At the equal time, his circle of relatives opened a dance studio in Pittsburgh's Squirrel Hill neighborhood. They referred to as the Gan Kelly Studio of the Dance. Gene helped run it, coaching college students and managing business operations. His more youthful brother Fred turned into also worried. The two of them performed in local clubs and expertise contests, incomes prize cash, and gaining revel in every overall performance taught Gene something new. He learned how to connect with and target market, the way to adapt immediate, a way to make every movement experience natural. With the aid of 1937, he become ready for greater coaching, become profitable, however. It wasn't sufficient. He desired to be on degree. Now, not just behind the curtain. That 12 months, he made a bold selection. He packed his luggage and left Pittsburgh, heading for New York City. Broadway became ready. Gene Kelly's journey to stardom commenced with a small but critical role in 1938. He made his Broadway debut in Go Away It to Me, a musical comedy by means of Cole Porter. The display opened at the Imperial Theater, and Kelly played a secretary to an American ambassador. It wasn't a massive element, however. It placed him at the Broadway level. Mary Martin became the megastar of the display, and her quantity My Heart Belongs to Daddy stole the highlight. Kelly's risk to be in the production came due to Robert Alton, a choreographer who had seen him teach and dance returned in Pittsburgh. Alton knew talent when he saw it. He helped Kelly land the role, giving him his first real rec that first function, brought about extra opportunity in 1939. Kelly achieved in One for the Money, a musical revue produced by Catherine Cornell. This display gave him more freedom to show what he should do. He sang, acted, and danced in 8 one-of-a-kind numbers. However, his biggest early achievement came in a directly play, no longer a musical. He executed Within the Time of Your Lifestyles, a Pulitzer Prize triumphing drama by William Sand. This role became distinctive. It allowed Kelly to choreograph his personal dances, something very few performers have been doing on the time. It wasn't just about getting to know steps. He changed into developing movement that shaped the tale. Kelly had spent years preparing for these moments. His dad and mom, James and Harriet, had usually advocated his love for dance. His mother made sure he studied ballet even if he did not want to. His own family even opened a dance studio in Pittsburgh. That studio gave Kelly a place to teach, train, and refine his own fashion. Whilst studying on the University of Pittsburgh, he joined the Cap and Robe Club, a scholar theater organization from 1934 to 1938. He directed and carried out an original musical. Those experiences gave him a deeper understanding of the way motion might be used to tell a tale. His big Broadway wreck came in 1940 with Pal Joey, a musical written via Richard Rodgers and Lawrence Hart Kelly, played Joey Evans, a nightclub performer with appeal and ambition, but no morals. The display opened on Christmas Day on the Ethel Barrymore Theater earlier than transferring to the State Stage Theater. It ran for 374 performances, which changed into a long time for a Broadway show, returned. Then opinions were blended, but one thing stood out: Kelly's performance. At first, audiences were not sure how to experience about his man or woman. Joey wasn't a standard musical hero. He was egocentric and incorrect. However, when Kelly sang and danced, the target audience linked with him. He made Joey likable, even when the character's movements were not. This role changed the entirety for Kelly. For the first time, he wasn't simply following.
Choreographer with a clear vision, Kelly's technique to bop set him apart. He failed to see it as just a collection of steps. He believed motion must sense natural, like an extension of normal existence. He blended ballet, tap, and modern dance, but made it look handy. He referred to as it dance for the common guy. He desired audiences to look themselves in his performances. That philosophy fashioned the whole thing. He did. He failed to just want to dance. He wanted to tell memories through movement. That concept could alternate musicals all the time in the future years. He could carry that vision to Hollywood and create some of the maximum unforgettable moments in film records. Gene Kelly's Hollywood career began with For Me and My Gal in 1942. It turned into his first time in front of a film digicam, and he became paired with Judy Garland, who became already a star. The film advised the tale of two vaudeville performers, Joe Hayden and Harry Palmer, whose desires had been interrupted by means of World War I. It became a large second for Kelly, however. Getting there wasn't clean. At just 20 years old, Garland changed into already skilled in the front of the camera. Kelly had by no means acted in a film earlier and he later credited Garland with supporting him modify. She guided him through the challenges of film performing, which was very distinct from appearing on level. The film had become an achievement. And critics praised Kelly's display screen presence. It additionally marked a turning factor for Garland as she moved into extra mature roles. Kelly had skills, however, his direction to stardom wasn't on the spot. After For Me and My Gal, he struggled to find the right roles. Studios located him in smaller movies such as Pilot, wide variety, 7 in 44, 5 in 1943. It was a conflict drama in which Kelly played a German secret agent. It had become a massive change from musicals. However, it gave him a threat to show he could do extra than simply sing and dance. The movie did not make an enduring impact. However, it added to his revel in he endured taking distinctive roles, together with a darkish drama called Christmas Vacation in 1944. These films were not major hits. However, they helped him grow as an actor, then got here a step forward. That same year, MGM loaned him to Columbia Pictures for Cover Girl, a musical with Rita Hayworth. This film 8/16 changed the whole lot. CoverGirl was a success, and it permit Kelly show off his creativity. He choreographed one of the most famous sequences within the movie, wherein he danced with his own reflection. This became the kind of storytelling he loved, using dance to specific emotions in a manner that felt herbal. The film accompanied Rusty Parker, a chorus female, performed by means of Hayworth, who have become a well-known cover model. Kelly performed Danny McGuire, her boyfriend and a struggling nightclub owner. The chemistry among them was perfect, and the film helped Kelly stand out as extra than simply 847, a rising megastar by 1945, he became ready for something even larger. That 12 months he starred in Anchors Away, a musical comedy with Frank Sinatra. The film is famous for a groundbreaking dance sequence wherein Kelly dances with Jerry the Mouse from Tom and Jerry. Before everything, the plan was to apply Mickey Mouse. However, Walt Disney refused. Kelly pushed ahead, and MGM animators William Hanna and Joseph Barber created the scene alternatively. It became a massive achievement, blending stay movement with animation in a manner no one had completed before the movie. accompanied sailors Joe 1921, Brady, and Clarence Diddle on a 4-day shore leave in Hollywood. They met a younger boy and his aunt, an aspiring singer, and got down to help her land an audition. The combination of comedy, tune, and animation made it one of the maximum memorable films of the era. It was nominated for 5 Academy Awards and received for satisfactory scoring. More importantly, Anchors Aweigh commenced an enduring partnership among Kelly and Sinatra. They labored collectively once more in Take Me Out to the Ball Game and On the Town, both in 1949, by way of then Kelly become now not only a promising talent, he turned into 55-1 in all Hollywood's largest stars. And he turned into simplest getting, commenced Gene Kelly, became constantly pushing limitations in the Pirate 1000. 948, he played Seraphim, a traveling performer who pretends to be a feared pirate to win the heart of a woman, performed by using Judy Garland. It was a musical unlike whatever MGM had done earlier, then directed through Vincent Minnelli. The movie changed into bold, extravagant, and full of big dance sequences. Kelly became at the center of all of it, blending comedy with severe physical movement. When the movie was released on June 10th, 1948, it did not carry out as predicted. It precipitated nearly $3.38 million to make, but earned just below $3 million on the Container Workplace. Some audiences found it too over the pinnacle. However, through the years, the film developed a loyal following. Kelly's strength, the lavish manufacturing, and the specific choreography made it one in every of his most captivating tasks. His subsequent big step came with In Town 1000, 949, in which he teamed up with Stanley Donen. This turned into a musical, approximately 3. Sailors on a 24-hour go-away in New York City. What made it special changed into its use of actual locations. 11. 2 maximum musicals were filmed completely on studio units. However, Kelly and Donen took their cameras into the streets of New York. The film opened with New York, New York, quite a number that captured the electricity of the city. It changed into clean and exciting, and audiences loved it. Kelly and Donen worked together once more on Singing in the Rain 1952, a movie that would grow to be mythical. It told the story of Hollywood's transition from silent films to sound, with Kelly gambling Don Lowe Wooden, a film megastar. Suffering to alter his co-stars had been Debbie Reynolds and Donald 34 O'Connor, and collectively they created a number of the maximum memorable moments in movie records. The most famous scene, of course, became Kelly dancing inside the rain. It appeared easy, but filming it was grueling. Kelly had a excessive fever that day, but he still carried out with the equal energy and attraction that made him a star. When the film changed into first released, it changed into a hit, but no longer an on-the-spot conventional through the years. Although its recognition grew, nowadays it is considered one of the best musicals ever made in 1955. Kelly and Donen took a